I learned something very interesting when I loaded up Monster Train for our week of overwhelmingly positive deck building roguelikes that we are doing. If you've missed the past couple, just go to the channel and you'll find a couple videos of some overwhelmingly positive deck building roguelikes. But I found out that Monster Train has mods. Did anybody else know this? There is a workshop on Steam for Monster Train mods. I had no clue. I'm not going to play them, but it was a fun way to intro the video. There's a whole mod settings. You can literally go download mods. I have not played a lot of Monster Train in my life, and you're going to see that today because one, I'm terrible at the game. Two, I don't even have all the things and the stuff for Monster Train, right? So today we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit because I typically only play as the Awoken and the Hellhorned. I've played Stygian before, but I don't think I've ever played the Melting Remnants before. I don't really know what the hell he even does. So I think it might be fun to mess around. We'll go Covenant rank 1, no reason not to, and I mean, I don't think that I need any mutators turned on. Because otherwise that sounds like I'm going to get my butt kicked a little bit. I mean, maybe I'll play on Covenant 1. Let's see what happens. Let's just depart. Let's just depart. This could be a mess today. Like I said, I really don't know this. I don't know this character at all, so we're gonna have to figure some stuff out here. So Burnout. Burnout counts down every turn. When Burnout runs out, the unit dies. So apply Burnout 5 to friendly Burnout units. Okay, I have not figured out why we want that yet. Ascend is interesting because we can move a unit up a level. That's pretty good. And then Reform. Return a defeated friendly unit to your hand. +5 attack, +5 hearts. Add Burnout. Okay, now I understand. So Hallowed Drippings, kind of sick, to be honest with you. I like the direction that we're going already. Give me my artifact. When you draw a non-champion card, cost is randomized. We get a little Snecko in this house. Give me the Boon of the Blacksmith. I don't think I'm ready to Snecko, especially we got like a chunk of 0 cost cards, man. I really don't wanna. I don't wanna Snecko us. And I understand, so we get some units that have Burnout on them to begin with, so that makes it potentially difficult for us to mess around and do some stuff. So what do we got going on here? Mr. Rector Flicker? I like Rector Flector, is a so much better name for him. What do we got? So Harvest triggers when a unit on this floor dies. I don't think we're gonna do that, though. I think there's a higher chance that we're going to do a bunch of reforming on this run. Although I have to kind of kill the units in order to reform them. But I could reform them just by them existing and dying in action. So I think I'm going to take Rector Flector Resolve over here. And then we're going to hop in. This could go horrible, okay? But we'll see what happens. Non-boss enemy units get +4 attack. Frigate, we'll get an extra unit at the end of this. Puts us in an interesting spot, right? I think that we have a pretty strong deck in our current state. So where do I want you? This is where Monster Train gets very interesting because it's one thing to deck build correctly. It's another thing to really comprehend how you want to play, right? I think that it might be a good idea to have Rector Flector on floor 2. I think you definitely got to use some spells to just bust away you. And then unfortunately, these don't really do anything for me. I kind of want him to die. The unfortunate part is that this guy has like a frickload of health. Makes you kind of difficult to work with, honestly. I can put you here. You're gonna take some damage for sure. I mean, I can put you here, and you're gonna take even more damage. I think we want to do something like you're taking 29 now. I think that we can chill with that and then maybe ascend you next turn. Let's let you die. And then we'll add some burnout to my burnout unit. And then we'll chill. And we'll go from there. We're not going to be able to get the little pixie. You're actually really annoying healing. Okay, so I can bring back a unit here. Or I can put some burnout action going on up here. Right now, you will reform some units. So I think what we would really like to do... Oh, I can't actually bring you up, though. But you're going to do it at the end of your turn, and you're going to die. So you'll be able to bring back one guy. And it'll be this guy, because I can reform here to bring back my trains. Oh, the reform actually just puts it in my hand. So I can put him anywhere, really. Let's put you down here. Don't think we need to do anything too crazy. We're going to put these guys up here. They're kind of sick because they only take up 1 floor capacity, which is kind of nuts. And then this is kind of spicy because he now resolves and gives me back those 2 units, and we can mess around with them a little bit. Because like now, this train steward up here confirms his death. You've got burnout on you, but I mean you also got 19 health, which is kind of sick, right? This kind of sick. And then on resolve, you guys will go away. I wish I could descend a unit. Like I would descend this guy down, perhaps. But I think this is fine. We'll just hit you. I don't love the math here. I'm just warning you now. Although, I don't know. I have 2 absolutely absurd units right here. So maybe I do love the math. Maybe I freaking love the math. You're taking 60? Okay, I'm gonna put you up here. I'm gonna put you right here. And then I'm gonna put the drippings up there, and you're dead on this turn. So you can take some torches, but my domination of a build of bringing back units, Rector Flector has it all figured out. So that went completely fine. Good score. Extinguish. Should you trigger on death, you deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. I mean, you're kind of sick. I don't mind you. I really don't. Draft starts with burnout, but you got some freaking crazy damage. Holy. And then we would bring you back. Dude, these cards are insane. Am I the only one that thinks these cards are crazy? I think they're really good. I think this imp also goes crazy. Costs -3 per imp in play. I can't make that work. On resolve, apply 5 armor to friendly units. This is actually not a terrible idea because we're going to be spitting out a crap load of units. When you kill somebody, apply rage 3 to friendly units. I don't think I love you as much as I love this. That card kind of benefits from us spamming a lot of people into the environment, which I think is a cool play. I'm going to take money on this one. And then, I mean, I gotta at least peek some stuff here. I could purge a card from the deck. I could upgrade a spell. I don't think we really care about that. I mean, torches doing 22 damage and then consuming, I think is completely fine. Torches are kind of trash to begin with. I'll just hold on to the rest of our money, and then we'll fight another boss here. A better start than I could have asked for. Start a battle, enemy units appear on each floor. 75 gold? Screw it. I think that our run is crazy. maybe this is extreme cockiness. That's a lot of enemies, man. That's a lot of enemies. This might have been some extreme cockiness. Okay. Okay, how do we make this happen? I'm gonna put you up here. You're dying currently. Really? Why are you dying? Why are these guys... Do they attack first? They might attack first. Okay, everybody's dying. Let's put Rectiflector in here now. Now they're all dying. You will, both of you will die, but you'll come back in my hand, and we wipe everybody. I think this is actually great, in my opinion. Now, what we cannot afford to do, I can put this guy down here, and he actually gains health in this exchange. He will be great for us soon, okay? Like, all of a sudden, we got some banger stuff going on here. It's a little scary. Like, there's some fear that I have with some plays here. The fortunate part is we have so much juice in the tank right now. So you've got Burnout 2. You've got Burnout 1. I'm gonna let you just get killed, which I know is, again, it's messed up. All three of them die. Both of you die. I really don't care if some of these dudes die, because we'll just reform them, man. Like, it's a wild world out here, having my units die and then get reformed. Especially, like, it's weird because I guess I took an armor guy, right? With the idea of wanting him to die, I guess. And that's a little bit of a weird play, all things considered. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna buff this bottom row. I'm going to make sure that they are happy down there. And then we're going to put a lad up here. Just to let one die. So both of them die, you'll put them back in my hand, right? And then we'll put you there. The torch, I mean, I can just hit one of you. I probably should have let you die. That was actually a poor play. Because I should have let you die. I think we're still in great shape, okay? That puts these two back in my hand. We can go drag, imp, and then increase burnout on all of them. This drag is chilling. We're gonna get rid of you, and that kills everybody. Holy crap, man. I mean, this is an absurd... Rectiflector kind of sick. He kind of nasty with it. And then when you bring in the idea of my multi-strike guy, I mean, he's just absurd. I love it. Applied 10 damage and burnout 2 to a friendly unit. I think that this is a completely fine spell to buff our Insano guy. What is stealth? Not a target in combat. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest with you. Restore health to a burnout unit. Interesting, but I think that Wicklash is way better. On summon, deal 5 damage to enemy units. You may think this is kind of crazy of me, but I think that another imp is really not a bad play. And now I have a lot of good money action. So I should have gone to the left probably, but I got enchanted by the fact that it was lit up on the right. That's my bad for sure. But let's spend a little in here. So I'm gonna upgrade some torches just for fun. I'm gonna purge a card from the deck. I'm gonna get rid of a hidden passage because the reality is that I'm not really using that. And then we're going to make Wicklash free. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna hold on to a little bit of cash here. 20 health. Can't add health to something that I'm maxed out on. So I guess I'm pretty pleased here. Oh no, she hot. Hef the blacksmith huddles near the train. Clearly unaccustomed to the cold. What do we got here? 10x damage at a permanent card of this card to your permanent copy of this card. I mean, I think that this is fine as a fail-safe card. A multi-strike 1, cost 0. I just don't really care. I think that this is better. I think that neither were that important for us, but I'll make them feel good by taking one. How about that? Okay, double barrel constructed explosives explode twice. Let's not have that happen, if you don't mind. I think that we're gonna be fine on this one. So, you need to be gotten rid of, okay? I probably should not have put him there. Am I dumb? You really don't you don't help me out, huh? Okay. I mean, I suppose that's fine. Do I want you to have your burnout removed? Not really. This was a pretty poor play. Although, I don't know, maybe it was a great play because I just got like a baller dreg now. So we went for the sacrifice play on this one. And maybe that was actually kind of cool. So then we can do something like a drag here. In this case, this guy dies, which, I mean, we don't love that. And applying damage to you doesn't do anything. So we'd rather do like this, a train steward, an imp, and then apply like a ton of damage to this guy. Keep in mind that guys dying is still not really the end of the world because we just get them back and they're way better than they were before. So I think that this is still pretty okay. Now this is where we're going to definitely just do a little spending. Okay. I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm going to put my steel worker back in here, and I'm just gonna let this guy chill on the top, and we're going to build a small army on the top row. They both come back immediately. Dude, we're in a position where I like don't want freaking my I don't actually want my guys to live. Like, it's so much better to have our guys die than live, which is it's a wild scenario, but I mean, we can reform up here, and then that allows me, I mean, I can just train steward, throw an imp in, and then you're gonna die, but I'm gonna get you back. just feels like, feels so good. It feels way too good. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, there's a chance that I'm just insane. But something feels so good about this. Okay, we need some heat on the top for sure. Let's just snipe some guys. Okay. If we get some train stewards up here, yeah, that'll just get the job done. Let's bring down our multi-strike lad. And then we're going to let you go crazy. And then, I mean, this is where you'll die, right? Because you have burnout. And I kind of want you to die at this point because you're going to come back stronger. And my imp's going to die and he's going to come back stronger. I think the only one that I don't really want to die is you because you're already really strong. But no, I kind of want you to die because there's no reason for you to live. Is this just a useless card for me? I think I'm starting to lean towards that it's just a useless card. Because I understand we get two guys back, right? That's definitely an issue now here. Because the guy that I really wanted is now not available, right? So that puts us into a little bit of a weird spot. So if they die and he can't resolve them back because it's only 2 reforms, then we end up in a little bit of a weird spot. Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand that. So let's buff them. They're both gonna die up there. This is 30 damage. I mean, this is 12 and then 20 damage. Yeah, the issue is now, so I have to pick and choose, because now, like, train stewards are kind of useless, right? He's dead, so they're not that useless. They're completely okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like completely fine. That's what happens when you have a unit that is 40 damage on the third fight of the game. I mean, it's an absolutely nonsensical scenario. Double the amount of armor, return a random defeated unit to your hand, and apply 40. I mean, that's just crazy. Apply 4x damage and burn out 4. Dude, I think that's really good too. I understand we want people to die, okay? But there is going to be a balance we have to strike because we need to make sure we're still actually getting some of our units back. And that's why I feel like someone like the Formless Child is actually better for us. Because we may be able to play the Formless Child around, you just give us money, which is interesting. The Horned Warrior, multi-strike is gonna go insane for us. We need capacity, believe it or not. That is the most important thing that we can possibly have is capacity. Duplicating cards, removing cards. I really don't need money, so you know what? Let's remove 2 cards. And at this point, I'm going to remove my other Hidden Passage because I think it's bad. Okay. I'm going to remove 1 Train Steward because I got a lot of other units. We're going to take an artifact card with Consume is played. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. Largely irrelevant, so I guess I'll just take this. Both are pretty irrelevant, actually. Demon Friend for 4 is never going to happen. Rage on friendly units adds an additional +3 per stack. I'm going to tell you, I actually don't think we care about any of those. Okay, so what do we want to do here? You reform and apply an additional 10 damage to them, which is really good, okay? But you also would buff yourself with the Harvest, right? So you would gain more, but that's only when they die on the floor he's on. I would so much rather have this, I really would. We're all in the camp of, we're buffing our other units, and we're buffing multi-strike units that are very good. Look, I just want to see, right? I just want to see. So far, we have bodied everything, so I want to see if we can make it work and body everything still. So on death, you guys gain +2 attack. I'm not concerned about that. Let's just make sure we get people up here, because otherwise we have a bad time. So remove you. And then, I mean, frankly, we could fledgling imp if we wanted to. I think it's intelligent to put him in the front so that he dies, and then he'll resolve him and bring him back and just make us a better imp that's free. And then we can just keep on playing him, right? But we would prefer, at this point, to put down a Horned Warrior here. Probably put down, I mean, we could torch this guy. That makes him live, right? He gains armor as a result. These guys are also going to die, but we can do some of that too. So when I use a consume, it'll do 20 damage to the front unit. So I can consume you, it'll hit you, and now you both die. You're not dying. It's all dependent on whether or not I want to bring this imp back in. I could kill him again on this turn. And buff both of them again. Yeah. I think we're okay with that. And then I think we're okay with this too. Buffing this guy a lot. You have incant on you, so when I play a spell you gain armor, but I don't really care. Applying burnout to him is fine because, one, I mean, I kind of want him to die, right? Like, I'm totally fine with him getting his ass melted right here. You're dying, which is good. I think I like Do I want you to die? How many units we got dead right now? I don't actually know how many units we got dead. If I let you die, and then I let the formless child die, then you'll come back with 40 attack. So now you'll both die, and you will bring back the formless child. But now I just have to make sure that nobody else dies on this one. Because then we want to do maybe you in the back, and then let's put down a fledgling imp in the way back. And now everybody's actually dying the way that I want them to. We can just throw a drag down here. I don't really want to do a burnout 5 down here. And neither of these guys are in a position where they are being impacted by burnout. So now we kill a couple guys, but now this guy's a 65 times 2. Which is exactly how I wanted to play that. Which is pretty sick. You guys are dying. Now we can lay out a 65 times 2 in this area. The fledgling imp will die, right? Which is part of the plan. And then we can just use a reform down here. I should not have used it on him. Well, no, never mind. Maybe I do want to do that. Damage is dealt to armor before health. You gained armor. I don't know why that did what it did, but that's fine. So the other unit that we have is the multi-strike one. So you will get killed, bring back my multi-strike guy, and then we'll just lay down units down here. So that we can bring out that guy after. I'll just put a train steward here. And then hit you for 10. That puts 10 armor on you. I probably shouldn't have done that. But it's fine because we want this guy to die because he's going to bring back our multi-strike guy. Okay, yeah, and now we have another 25 times 2 multi-strike guy. And our imp died, so he's now back in my hand. Are you seeing what I'm doing? It's freaking, like, amazing. It's so good. I'm absolutely loving this. Because now you can put down an insane multi-strike guy down here. I mean, I guess I could have put the multi-strike... No, because I can't do him and the imp. No, just kidding. He only takes up one spot. So I could have done both of them and laid the imp down. But instead, I'll lay the imp down here. Do something like this. Apply another 10 to you. And then I'll put burnout on all of you so that none of you die. And the next turn, we basically roll in with an absolutely absurd amount of... Do you see the amount of damage down here, man? They all die? Really? I'm shocked. I thought that I had them done and dusted. I think we just need to get rid of these two guys. Yeah, there you go. Now it becomes... Now it just becomes hilarious, really. Y'all just get obliterated. You get absolutely obliterated. And once again, I mean, we're in a position where we immediately just body. There was no chance of dying. As long as we play around these multi-strikes, we have an absurd play here. On Harvest, gain a soul. When you die, deal damage to enemy units equal to 15 times the soul count. This is when my own units die. I think you could totally work. Right? You could totally work. Deal damage to the enemy units equal to 3 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. I mean, that could be upwards of like 6. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number. These are crazy cards, man. They're actually crazy. I think all 3 of them are really good. I think they're really good. I think the Devourer of Death has a chance to be the most fun, so I'm going to take him. 100 damage to friendly and enemy units. I can't, man. I can't do that. We're going to skip here. And we're going to move on. I think that we go... I mean, I have so much money, right? So maybe we Unstable Vortex. But that's just more money. What do you do? What do you do? Duplicate a card? Let's duplicate a card. I think that the insane duplicate here is probably on this guy, right? Because if we can buff a lot of them, then the imps go crazy. So sure, let's buff him. Pyre has been full health the whole time. Friendly units enter with rage. This is great, right? No issues there. Take me into the next battle. This is not boss fight yet. Enemy units enter with armor 15. This is actually one that's a little bit harder because we don't stack money, or don't stack attack early. We have attack later, so I'm gonna not do that. I still have 485, so I don't really care, right? We're kind of fine. You guys are stealthed. Okay. Let's maybe put you down here. You're gonna get killed, both of you. But then that means that Rectiflector comes in and tackles both of you immediately after. And then at this point, I mean... No, I mean, there's no reason to put him... I think I actually just like him existing here to continue to buff their armor. So, Rectiflector makes both of these guys come back. Excuse me? Why didn't they come back? I'm confused and make sad. Okay. Put this guy up here for right now. Because he's our basically end goal, right? He's the end goal. We'll put down him. He's going to bring back one of our multi-strike guys. Let's put... Yeah, this is kind of an unfortunate play. Let's put this on you. And then we'll just chill. So now we get our guys back. A lot of guys back. And this allows us to come up here. We don't want him to die yet. But you're only when a unit dies on this floor, right? On this floor. So put the steel worker up here, because he will die on this floor, right? And then we can put a dreg up here. And then you're both going to die on this floor and still take care of those. We need to give a little help to Rector, which means that we bring in our multi-strike warrior. We bring in our draft. Now we have an insane play. And then these guys on the bottom are just annoying, right? Because they're not in stealth target yet. But we don't really care because I want them to get killed anyway. I wish I moved him to the side, but I guess I want him to die as soon as possible. I should have put him in the front, actually. So just put you down here. I don't remember how many people we have that we have killed, but it's okay. The benefit here is that this guy now has 3 souls, right? And more to come, I think. You have 4 soul. That's even better. Okay. So this guy's got burnout too. We got 2 more guys dying. I think that we're perfectly content putting these guys down here for right now. We'll reform some units. Brings back the formless child. Just gonna basically start to stack our squad down here right now. I think I'd like to kill you. Now you're actually just straight up dying. You're straight up dying, but that'll kill him and bring back my resolve. So let's put... I have a multi-strike. I need you up here, right? Because you are burnout 1. You're going to die, and then you will bring him back because of you dying. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. And then we'll just put... None of you have burnout, but you guys have burnout. I think that we consume the burnout on you guys. And then consuming the spell actually just, like, gets it out of our deck, which I think is fine. No more cards to draw, really? Oh, it activated in the wrong order. It's unfortunate. So we're actually in respite right now. It's just insane, to be honest. This guy is just going to be chilling. He does 75 damage when he dies to everybody. Maybe I want him on the bottom. I wanted to have him as like a last resort play, but maybe we just put him on the bottom and let him go absolutely insane, right? I'm putting this guy down here because this just becomes our stack of crap loaded damage area. You'll die. I'm like fairly confident you'll just die. It helps to kill these guys. You're not doing anything, huh? Wow, that's annoying. It's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Okay, put this guy up here. Get another imp in here. Your guys' is burnout doing its thing. We can let you guys still die one more time. I mean, I can do this. It at least hits him. I wish I had another spell so that I could have killed all of them. We actually come away not great on this one. We had 2 nice units though. two very nice units. I can't be too mad. We still find ourselves in an okay spot. I'm just not used to having to come up to this next level very often. It's enough to kill him. Like we're fine, right? And we still had this guy sitting on the back doing 105 damage to all enemies. Sooner rather than later. So enjoy your death, my guy. You're gonna get absolutely obliterated, and we love that for you. Rector Flector doing his thing. Okay, give me new things. Memento Mori, I think you can take as just a hope for the best, right? Front enemy unit. This is a boss killing card. Sacrifice an imp to gain an energy and draw 1. The problem is I don't really need to draw 1 or gain energy, right? The consume is fine. I can add that to the deck, but otherwise I want to keep the deck kind of thinned, to be fair. So this is a huge play because I have 600 money coming into a shop for relics, plus 3 stacks of burnout each time it is applied. I don't actually want that, believe it or not. Enemy units getting weaker is fine. When a friendly unit dies, apply plus 10 to that unit is absolutely absurd. It is the craziest card of all time. I'm going to remove a train steward, and I am gosh darn happy with this. In fact, I'm going to go even crazier. I'm going to remove another train steward. I know that this may look a little sketchy, okay? But I like the play. I like the play. Dude, I'm having a lot of fun with Monster Train today. It's been good to come back. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Sure, I'll do this. I'll keep on doing it. 50% chance. Pyre gets 40 health. Okay, sure. Lose 15, gain 40. Seems good to me. Arcus is me versus you, brother. We're close. We're close. I remember these runs being long. I know we're 40 minutes in, but Arcus summons Looming Dark Shard and Shattering Dark Shard. Apply +1 to spells in hand. Yeah, they'll suck like a little. Definitely suck a little. And Shattering at a Weight of Contrition card to the top of your draw pile. So you're basically an anti-spell lord, which is fine. We want to kill people, right? We want to get rid of people. Cannot attack, cannot be damaged or targeted in any way. We want people to die. So start me with a guy here, he will die. Start me with a guy here. He doesn't die, to be fair. He actually gains a little bit of health, which I think is fine. We can rail spike you and just get that card out of our deck. I think it's fine. Okay. I wish his resolved happened. I know it happens at end of turn. It'd be nice if it happened at start of turn, I guess. But it gets the job done. So you're dying. You're just chilling. Okay. I want my multi-strike guy to be like here, probably. He's gonna die and come back. They're gonna die and come back. Applying burnout we don't really care about, but we can do this. I mean, now he just straight up has burnout. If I put him behind him, we would have... That would have been much better. That would have been much better. Oh well. He'll come back now. Well, there's a chance he comes back. Great. Not on this turn. He didn't come back, but this is still fine. This is still fine. We want to... The multi-strike guy now, let's put Formless Child up here, because he'll bring back our multi-strike guy. This is going to be insane amounts of damage here. It's decent damage down here too, all things considered, but we can make you even better. And the problem is I actually still kind of want you to die, so I'm gonna let people continue to do their thing. This guy, I don't think he's Burnout 1, I think he's maybe Burnout 2. Okay, they brought him back now. So we want to try to kill... We want to try to kill this guy on this turn, really. Which may get a little... This may get a little weird, I'm gonna warn you. Because it's just on your death you return him. You don't start with burnout. Good point, Tyler. Very good point. Okay. I'm gonna do some really dumb things, and you have to just bear with me. Well, you're gonna die on this turn, and then probably get risen from the dead again. So put the Soul Harvester down here, because you're kind of sick. I got no units available, which is awesome for me. You're dying. You're both dying, which is actually good for me. I probably should have played this guy first. He's Burnout 2. Keep him here so that we get rid of all of those. We got lots of units dying on this turn, which is unfortunate because Sacred Wicks would have been okay for us here. But just let her rip a little. We'll see who comes back. We got a Giraffe, our multi-strike guy, on a Burnout 3. Burnout 3 is completely okay. And if we kill... Of course, I don't have a flame to mess around with here, which is annoying. Put you here. Put an imp here. Okay. We're gonna let you guys all come back on this turn. And we might as well... I mean, you might as well put down another imp at that point. Increase the rage on all of them. Then we'll put 2 of these guys down here. Honestly, the hope is that we were going to be able to just kill them. But I want you all to just vibe, to be honest. I prefer the death happening, because now we're getting to insane amounts of damage territory. And we want to basically harvest as many people down here as possible. So we still have our multi-strike guy. This is where I'm going to kill this guy. You gave me an 84 damage drag, which is fine, okay? It's fine. The imp dying to then be brought back is fine. We can do something like this. This is a lot of damage. I mean, he's taking 406 damage on this turn. So then let's buff you with even more, and it gives you more burnout. And the thing is, I don't actually want these guys to die now. So I'm going to increase my burnout there. We're going to do 10 damage to this guy for the fun of it. And then I'll throw down my 84 damage drag down here to kill everybody down there. And we'll start to just get, you know, things buffed as much as possible. I think the reality is that we're going to see every unit die before anything even happens, right? So like Burnout Child, or Formless Child, I also do have a reform already available, so let's use that to bring back these dregs. We want to sacrifice units down here, so can I get some cheap, crappy units down here? The problem is I want to have this guy maybe here, and then this is the absolutely insane part is I'm going to kill him, and then I'm going to put him down here so that he dies, and there's only one unit he could bring back, and it's my massive multi-strike. So then we'll put, these guys are all burnout 3, which is unfortunately just not really that useful to me. Because I kind of want them to die. Although, I don't know, you have 7 souls already, so I guess you're kind of sick. Because you gain when you harvest as well. Or, yeah, of course you gain when you harvest. Yeah. Okay. Put one of them down here, put one of him up here. And then a 12 damage. Just smack that guy. End your turn. Obviously, this is very good. Now we have an 100 times 2 damage unit down here. And we gained even more soul. So you're going to do 135 damage here. Which is fine, I guess. The reality is that our juiced up play is everywhere else, right? It's everywhere else. We can hit you for 12, we can hit you for 2, but this line here is where things go crazy. So we just need to make sure these guys don't die before we get back up there. Okay. You should now just get wiped, and it's not close. 108 times 2 and a 70 times 2 every turn is really good, believe it or not. It's like really good. I'll put you up here for kicks and giggles, but you get dominated. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. It's a lovely procedure. Get bested. I walk in, collect my cash. Good cards, applies burnout, double armor. These are not good enough, unfortunately. And I think you know exactly what I'm going to do here. Capacity is still the name of the game for what we are doing. So it's good. It's good. I think you take the relics. Okay. Friendly units gain Rage 3 whenever they lose a stack of burnout. Seems like a good deal to me, I'll tell you. Upgrade a spell to gain double stack. Is there something here that I like on double stack? I mean, Wicklash double stack is interesting. This is just plus 10 damage. We should instead probably do like this on Memento Mori just to make it a little less. It's a shame I can't put it on Memento Mori. We can put double stack on this. All it did was increase the amount of burnout, not the amount of damage, so I guess kind of irrelevant, but... Concealed Caverns me. Rail Spikes. 2x Rage. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I actually don't want any of those cards. We have enough X cards to begin with, so I don't really care. Reformed units having more damage, or do we want to make Rector-Flector a little better? Like, you're kind of just the same thing, but I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? He's already got 50 banger attack, so just keep the good vibes, right? Keep the good vibes. 400 gold. Non-boss enemy units get 8 extra attack. We kind of love it, right? Because that just means the kill of my units easier. I know that it's so messed up, bro. It's so messed up, but I freaking love it. And I absolutely love that start. That is such an insane play. Okay. Rector, come back. Burnout, we don't care. This is unfortunately, like, it's not amazing on that exact turn. But it's gonna go pretty hard here. We can't let Rector-Flector die. That's obviously not in the cards. But we can now get like a Steelworker, multi-strike warrior, and then a Dreg in the front. You still take like a little bit of damage, but let's kill one of you here. Still taking damage, huh? We'll kill a Dreg as well. Little scary, okay. Little scary. Actually, like, really scary. I'm all of a sudden kind of concerned. Not like a huge amount of concern, but it's like, you know, above 50% concerned. Let's put down you. I'd like to put down an imp in the front. 73 damage, huh? I'd like to put down a dreg up here. I'd like to put down a dreg up here. You're both dying, huh? We're gonna finally get the pyre to take a little damage. I suppose the answer to that question is, or statement, I suppose, is yes, we will be letting the pyre take a little damage. We let it take a lot of damage, actually. That is not a great, it's not a great scenario. Hopefully this does not come back to bite me in the frickin' butt, okay? Let's put this sucker up here. Behind this sucker. You're both still dying? Really? I'm gonna hit you. The Devourer is going to go up here. You're both dying at least now. We got some problems, man. I mean, we really got some problems. My dude's on 1 health. Okay. Don't get concerned yet. Don't get concerned. When you die, you're gonna do 60 damage to everybody, which is kinda nasty. Okay. Unit abilities only affect their current floor. Okay, you're not nasty. I would like to have more nonsense going on. So bring me back these guys, because we need to ensure that you guys go absolutely insane. Like I need a lot of help, okay? I need a lot of help. Just throw down a train steward in the front here. Why are you guys all still letting things die here? Why? How are we losing so many people? Like, am I going crazy? This will kill one of you up here. Okay, do that. That allows him to reap a little. This guy's just, he's insane. This is a real problem, because Rector Flector's dying now. Yeah, I mean, we got issues. we can potentially bring back Rector Flector with our reform. Or, on the flip side, I'm going to lose. One of the two. I would prefer that it was not that first piece that I mentioned, but you never know. 190 damage on you to at least get them the hell out of here. Still got some small dilemmas. Okay, small dilemmas. 2 damage, not doing much. All of you are going to die. That did no damage. I am cooked, okay? Put me in the oven at 425. I am cooked. 220 is pretty good on this to wipe you. 12 is pretty good to wipe you. And then I can put in this guy, but he dies. Yeah, that was a horrible play, actually. Yeah, it's a horrible play. I have no units. I mean, like, I literally don't have any units. We are in hell. I can hit you for 200. I can hit you for 12. But I don't have any units in my deck, so he's kind of just gonna roll up to the top. And 24 damage, unfortunately, is going to body me. So after all of my confidence, ladies and gentlemen, I lose. We played a little close to the sun. I went for the big guns. And I can appreciate going for the big guns. I mean, we did 4 challenges out of the 5 battles, which is pretty fun. And the run was still really good. I had a good time with it. It was just a little chaotic. And for that, it's a good time, and I enjoyed it a lot. I am very low in my Covenant rank in this game. Major shout out to the entire Wholesome Verse plus Turtle Melon, Huts, and Bear. and Time to Grind, who are all above me. But it's good. It's good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's overwhelmingly positive deck builder monster train, please subscribe, like the video. I'll see you tomorrow for some modded Balatro. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.